And now let me welcome on to the field of 68, the head coach of the lone remaining undefeated team in college basketball. Yes, it is February 10th right now in Miami of Ohio. The Red Hawks are the only undefeated team left in college basketball. Travis, before we hit record, I asked you how you doing, man. I gotta imagine you're feeling pretty good right now.
Feel great. Love my team, man. Obviously, everybody sees the results and all that, but man, just the journey, guys. I can't tell you how fun it is just to be with this group of young men. The bus rides, the hotels, the conditioning in the preseason, the lifting practice, man. We have a blast together.
The last team standing, Travis. You are the Arizona loses to Kansas last night, and you are the last team standing. This does not happen with mid-major programs. I don't remember the last time it's happened. I mean, a couple of years we had Gonzaga a few years ago. We had Kentucky a decade ago. We had Wichita State. We've had St. Joe's. But we haven't had, I can't remember again. We need to probably look at the numbers here. But what's it like to hear that?
Yeah, I mean, we've gotten off to a really good start. I mean, yeah, it's from where we were, year one to where we are now, man. It's just night and day, but again, year one and year two had to happen in order to build to where we are to today, right? Like those guys on my year one and year two teams here at Miami are a big part of why we are where we are today. And I've made sure all those guys know that. Maybe they didn't have the success that we wanted those years, but they did help kind of plant those seeds. And I mean, like I said, it's amazing. It's a lot of fun. We want to enjoy the journey. I've kind of picked the brain of Coach Martelli.
I mean,
He was obviously at St. Joe's. I've talked to him a few times and just kind of what he went through during that run. And I'm not saying we're as good as St. Joe's. So I don't want to ever, but they were obviously in this situation. And because as the season goes on, it just mounts more and more. The more attention our guys get,
yeah.
the more, which is great for our players and for our men's basketball program and university. But it can also, I just don't want it to ever become a distraction with our guys, right? And keep the main thing the main thing. And our guys have done a great job with that. But also, he said, man, just enjoy it. He said, how often, he said, coaches will go through a whole life and they'll never have the opportunity to be whatever we are, 24-0 now. And, so we just enjoyed every
You
moment.
know
Even
what you are. Don't do the whatever we are. You know you're 24 and 0.
honestly, I've kind of lost track, Jeff. I'm worried about Ohio. Like that's on my mind
And
right
you
now.
should
Jeff
be.
Bowles in Ohio, man, they're
Yeah.
freaking
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't.
it's been
I
a
wouldn't be
blast.
worried about Jeff Bowles. I wouldn't be worried about Jeff Bowles. I'm just Jeff. I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding. I can tell you who the last undefeated team to make a run, or the last mid-major team to make a run like this is. And to be honest, Goodman, I'm a little disappointed that you couldn't come
Well,
up
it's
with anything.
Charleston. Charleston made a
No,
run like,
no, it's our guy, Steve
oh,
Prohm. Murray State in
oh, at Murray,
2011
at
and
Murray. Yeah,
2012,
yeah,
the
yeah.
Isaiah Cannon team.
That's true.
They
Yeah.
were 23 and 0. They actually lost on February 9th was their first loss, a 4-point loss to Tennessee State. And they went 28 and 1 on the season. They won the OVC tournament and they won a game in the NCAA tournament. My biggest question for you, Travis, is like the thing that I love about this run is it's not you're not just winning games like by 15, right? You're not just sitting here like you're get up by 10, you just kind of like they're not just comfortable wins, right? Like you have some of the most stressful, exciting there's been buzzer beaters, there's been
Yeah.
like deep threes that you've hit. There's been moments where it's like, how the hell are they still undefeated? Like it feels like every other game that you play ends up being something where the ending is like it's going to be a highlight on Sports Center. How one are all your hair like are you gray yet? Like are you able to
Travis never
keep
going
up with all
gray.
Well,
this?
listen,
Travis
I
never
don't
going
have a
gray.
lot of hair. I mean, so I got this hat on, man. I tell our guys all the time, why do you got to do it this way? It's like, we play with fire. But no, our guys love being in those moments. They do. I think we're super comfortable playing in those moments because we've been in them so much. And we got winners, man. We got guys that are built for that. And even if we're down by 5 with 2 minutes to go, or down by, up by 5 with 2 minutes to go, man, our guys have that ultimate belief that we're going to win. And that's so powerful. And it's so powerful.
One of the coolest things about this, Trav, is that this isn't a team that you just threw together this year and had to do it through the portal, right? The retention, the fact that you know these dudes and they stuck with you, like after a really good year. Again, we talked earlier in the season. I'm sure high majors went after some of them. But again, the fact that you were able to retain them, you had enough, obviously, in NIL that you could do that. But they wanted to stay. And you've done it with a bunch of guys that have grown with you. Like, how much does that kind of even make it sweeter than what it could have been this year, which is just tossing together a bunch of dudes?
Yeah, man, it makes it special. I think our guys, man, there's a true love for each other in that locker room and in our offices, our staff. Our staff's been with me since day one, too, here for the
Yeah.
most part, right? Jonathan Holmes, Christian Smith, and Carl Richburg and Elijah Pennington, man, they've been here since day one. And it just means a lot, man, because it is unique in today's landscape. You see guys coming and going, and not saying that it's a bad thing, but it's just, our guys, sometimes you don't mess with happy, right? Our guys got it really good here, man. They do. I mean, they get a great education. They're getting to better. You look at a guy like Ian Elmer or even Evan Absar, who's out. He got injured during the middle of our year this year. Was having a great year. How much better those guys have gotten. Luke Skowjak, man, Brant Byers, Antoine Woolfolk. I mean, Peter Suter. I mean, these guys have been here. So it just, it just makes the ride that much more fun. And that's what I was saying. Like the journey has just been incredible. It's just been incredibly fun.
How do you? This is going to be like even more of a national storyline now, right? Like we're going to be at the end of the night. It's going to be an update every time you play on Field of 68 After Dark. It's going to be when you play. There's going to be a segment on SportsCenter about it. Scott Van Pelt's going to be talking about you every single time you're on. How do you keep your guys focused on the task, right? I mean, look, you're the Super Bowl for every team that you play from here on out, right? Because you're every team you play, their thing is going to be, let's go end their season. Let's go end their undefeated run. Let's go find a way to make sure that this does not happen in our league, right? How do you handle that as a coach?
Yeah, man, we just focus on the next thing, just having a great practice or having a great film session, great lift, whatever it might be. Our guys do a great job of just staying in the moment. They really do. And because I told our guys already, it's like, man, like, because as you get, the more success we have, more people are going to try to pull at you, right? Pull us in different directions. And that's just the reality of it. And can we all just make a pact that we're all in? I told our guys this about 3 weeks ago, and just stay committed to each other, do it for each other, not for ourselves individually. Don't do it for yourself. Um, and we'll get the results that we want at the end of the day. And because it is harder, like because we are going to be everybody's Super Bowl. So we played at Marshall, it was sold out. We played at Kent State, it was sold out. We play everywhere we go is a free beer. I mean, Sinderoff was buying beer for students up there, which is awesome. I told him before the game, can I at least get one after? Like can you save one for me, or what? It's Toledo's the same way. Every place has been, I mean, it's been awesome. It's been a lot of fun. It's what all college athletics is all about. It's just the experiences that you gain. So it's been an awesome experience for our guys.
You gotta be returning that favor to your students, right? When you play home games, are we buying out the bar still, or was that just a Xavier thing?
Now, you know what? Yeah. So we got something coming. We do. So we got a big game, obviously.
You were the originator. Were you the first one that did that, you think?
I think so. I don't want to claim that for sure, but I know this. I had never seen it done. It was a lot of fun doing that. So we got to do the same thing here at Miami, Rob. You know what? Great point.
Get them going.
It cost me a lot of money.
I think you got to step it up, actually. I think you got to step it up even higher. I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Travis, I don't know. I don't know
Travis,
what we do.
Listen, you protect your home court, you'll be making that money back. All right. You protect your home court the rest of the season, you'll be making that money back, I promise.
So the biggest question now, Trav, is all right, if you lose one, right? If you lose one in the regular season, I know I don't want to play this game with you, but I'm going to because it is a conversation
You
No,
don't
but
want
like
to, but you are playing the
You're
game.
putting the negative vibes in the
I
atmosphere,
hate
Goodman.
it.
Come
I
on,
hate
you're
doing
putting
it.
No, you don't.
But
You
I
love it.
also
You love this moment right
no,
now.
I hate it. That's bullshit. I want Trav to run the table so bad,
Mhm.
so bad. But if you lose, let's say you lose a game here down the stretch, everybody's going to be talking, and you've already probably heard a little bit of it. Like, what's your margin for error to still be able to get an at large? Like, how do you like, are you hearing this? Are you thinking this at all? I know as a coach, it's like next game, next game, next game, but like your players are not, how old are you now, Trev? 30,
Man,
33?
I'm older than
I'm
that.
kidding. I'm
Come on
kidding. I'm
now.
kidding. I know you're older
Come
than
on.
that.
I would tell you this, man, because you're totally right. And it was funny. We had a fan, a family friend of ours is a Marshall fan, and they were behind our bench, I guess, sitting a couple. I had no idea they were even there. And he said, "Man, I saw him afterwards. He said, man, you look like you guys were having a lot of fun." And he said, "Man, I figured you guys would be uptight, just with everything." And I said, "Listen, I, we're not changing one bit who we are, regardless of the circumstances of what's going on. We're undefeated, whatever, at large." I said, "Man, we are going to be unapologetically ourselves. We're going to have a ton of fun every day. We haven't changed one bit, so we're not tight." I do think, listen, would we love to be in the consideration for an at large? Absolutely.
Of course.
But I don't make that decision.
Mhm.
But I do know this: we got to focus on the things we can control, which is our process, which is every game. We get to control our own destiny, which is the beauty of
Yeah.
the NCAA tournament, right? Like we get to control it and we don't need help. We can go win in Cleveland, win 3 games in 3 days and put it all to rest, or we could win out. I don't know,
Yeah.
but we do control it, which is nice.
Yep.
Hey,
Uh, I need
go
Miami
ahead, bro.
gear. I need some Red Hawks gear.
Me too.
Can you send me in the direction where I could go? I will buy it. I'm not asking for handouts, but I need gear. Like send me links to the coolest stuff that you guys have because I need some swag. I need
We'll
to
hook you. I'll
represent
text
for
you
the Red
guys.
Hawks
I'll
here.
text you guys after. I'll get your sizes.
I
We'll
mean, I
get you
wear
shirts.
every hat on every show, and I don't have a damn Miami Redhawks. By the way,
Okay.
is Miami, Ohio okay or not okay to use now? It's not okay, right? It's
No,
not.
that's Miami University.
Right.
I think, but I think we originated. I don't want to be again
I think you're right.
before Miami of Florida,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Like
I'm just
so,
going Miami Redhawks on every reference now.
that's
I'm gonna
fine.
make because that clarifies it a little bit better.
Yeah,
Look,
It
just so we're aware now, Travis has originated buying rounds at the bar and has also originated the city of Miami, the name Miami.
Hey,
He's
what did you
the
learn?
founder of
What
everything.
Trav, what did you learn? Because you were always loose, but like when you're going through it at Xavier, it's different. It's your first head coaching job. There's a lot of pressure. You know it well. I remember sitting down with you. You remember when we sat down together at the Riverwalk?
oh yeah,
Remember
yeah,
that
yeah,
conversation?
oh yeah.
I'll never forget it. And I forget a lot of things, but I'll never forget that one. But what did you learn from that Xavier 4 years that you are using right now with what you're going through?
Well, I think you just as you get more experience and you've been in it, man, I think you just get more comfortable with who you are, right? And you know your non-negotiables. Um, I love the quote. It was funny. Gottlieb actually tweeted this out the other day. I'd heard Tony Bennett say it in a press conference years ago. Find guys you can lose with first before you can really win. And everything's about fit. It's just fitting the core values, fitting me, fitting our university, just across the board, man. Just it fits everything. It's probably more important even in today's landscape than it was before the transfer portal, in my
Oh
opinion.
yeah.
And we put that into play here in our culture. We make that thing come to life every single day. And again, and just enjoying it too, Jeff. It's like, man, listen. I look back at my Xavier time. I should have enjoyed it a heck of a lot more than I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like all of a sudden you get caught up to your point. Next game, next thing, next thing, next thing. Whether you win, you lose. And it's like you're riding this roller coaster and you want to enjoy the moments and even the tough ones, because like And not everything's been smooth for us this year. I mean, like it hasn't. Like when Evan Ipsara went down, um,
Yes.
I mean, it was hard, man. That was a hard moment for me. It was one of the harder moments. Just the type of young man that he is, it really, really hurt, right? And it hurt our whole team. Even though we won that game, it was really painful. So, but just leaning into everything, man, just doing it for others. I could care less about myself, man. It's all about our players, all about our assistant coaches, man. I'm just blessed to be around these guys every day.
Well, look, Trav, I'm really happy for you here, man, because I know it was tough the way that it ended at Xavier, and it seems like you landed in a spot where you can get back to really enjoying what it is about coaching. Because at the end of the day, like sports, college basketball matters more than anything else, but it's also a game that matters, right? At the end of the day, this is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be something that you enjoy. It's supposed to be something that you look forward to doing, and it seems like you have gotten to a place where that is kind of where you are now. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, it is, man. And listen, we want to win, like as everybody does, man. We compete, but again, it's about having fun. It's about being around like-minded people
Mhm.
all pulling in the same direction, man. It's amazing what can happen when you get that.
Well,
It's a lot more fun, Rob, when you're 24-0 and 11-0 on the MAC. It's a lot more fun.
yes, yes, it
Hey,
is,
we got to
man.
win the next one, though. Ohio is the only thing that matters right now,
There you
man.
go. There's
If
the
you,
coach speak. I love it. I
I
love
will
it.
tell you this: you drop a home game to Jeff Bowles, Goodman's going to have you on the hot seat. 24-0 be damned.